Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today, we're going to be reacting to Chris Tarrant, Extreme Railways. So, if you, also known as Extreme Railway Journeys, if you saw the title of this and are like, wow, this seems like a Channel 5 show, you're correct. It is a Channel 5 show. Very rare Channel 5 show on the channel. We haven't done a lot of them. I've seen so many of these random Channel 5 documentaries while watching Harry Hill. I figured it's time to actually do one. This one's about trains, and I loved trains as a kid, so fair enough. In this series, Chris Tarrant travels worldwide to visit railways that go for the harshest terrain. He also travels on railways that are some of the world's oldest and most scenic and finds out their history. So, yeah, it's about Chris Tarrant and trains. Fair enough. This had 6 series. Initially, there was a series in 2012 that was just a pair of 3 episodes. And then they made it a whole show. It came back in 2015 and had 5 more series running until 2019. The last episode actually aired in 2020. There was a year delay. I'm not sure if it was a Christmas special or if it was a COVID thing or whatever. I imagine COVID is what ended this show because, yeah. Today we're gonna do I believe series 4, episode 1. Which was released on November 6, 2017.
Welcome to a land of contrasts, with one foot in the ancient past and the other firmly in the modern world. Hello. Ça va?
That guy's like, oh, what's up, homie?
I'm embarking on a Moroccan railway
That was a
adventure.
crisp handshake.
The aim is to travel the entire length of Morocco's state-owned railway system at the hottest time of the year, in the middle of the period when nobody eats or drinks.
Wearing a
Find
jacket.
out why Morocco's vast railway system was built
It's like being a proper railway man.
and how it has survived.
They took it off there.
Going to the Sahara Desert, which has a lot of sand, and you have to take sand. Yeah,
And dig up the truth
it's hard work.
about one of the most audacious plans in railway history.
Apparently
Meet me.
the French had this crazy idea to build a railway system right across the Sahara Desert to Timbuktu. Now, I don't know if they ever succeeded or not, but I'd love to find out.
I guess we will. This music fits the show, but it also sounds like stock music. Hey, how's it going?
I'm starting my journey in Marrakesh. The so-called Red City has been an important staging post on trans-Saharan trade routes for 1,000 years.
Every year, more than 10 million tourists, many of them Brits, come here to enjoy the sun and wander through wonderful, colourful, vibrant markets like this. This square
They kind of
is
Michaels
called
took him out.
Jemma al-Fnar, which means the meeting place at the end of the world.
When French colonials started to build a Moroccan railway network over 100 years ago, this great trading centre was chosen as the southwest terminal of the line.
I love these places. They're
Why, you ain't
just
gonna buy nothing?
manic. I could spend a couple
The hell,
of weeks
man.
here, but as always, we've got no time. I've got to move on. Morocco has got a really
That guy should have whooped your
extensive
ass.
rail network, and I want to try and travel along the whole length of it. So it means an early night and then ready for a fast start tomorrow morning.
That would have been a good program. That dude just comes out from Red Stall, starts whooping Chris Tarrant's ass.
It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already very hot into the high 30s. On my way to my first Moroccan railway station. Now, I have to say, most of the trains we travelled on in Africa have been pretty grim, very dirty and sometimes downright dangerous. But Morocco is a reasonably wealthy country. So it'll be interesting to see whether any of that wealth has actually been invested
I
in
guess,
their
like, I
railway
can't believe he's
system.
roasting my trains.
Merci, monsieur. Look at that. That is the station. Look at it. It's fantastic. It's like a giant multiplex cinema. So let's see if it's anything like as clean and shiny as that inside. You may have noticed that I'm walking very oddly. It's because having been in Morocco for just one day, in these temperatures, the heat on the pavement,
Because that guy whooped my ass.
has actually melted off
I see a
the
McDonald's.
sole of one of my shoes.
Oh my god. That giant ass McDonald's sign.
This is actually amazing. It's nothing like you'd expect.
Was that another McDonald's? There's another one.
Brash about Dubai, but just amazing. King up there, Colonel Sanders up there.
Bruh.
Departure board. It's an amazing place. I wonder if they've got a shoe repair shop. No time for that. The train I want to catch leaves at 10:20, but it's 10:18. Morning. Thank you. Oh, we would have a carriage right at the front of this train. It's not easy walking when you've only got 1.5 shoes. Beautiful, clean platform, nice looking train, right on time. God, what a saga. It's actually rather nice. I didn't expect this at all.
Who's that guy? Is that the homie? Or did you just can leave him alone? There's somebody over
the next 6 days, I want to explore the entire length of the original Moroccan railway.
Why'd you sit by that guy? There's somebody over
From Marrakesh, I'm travelling 150 miles north to Morocco's largest city and most important port, Casablanca.
There's a giant
From
piano.
there, I'm heading further north to check out an amazing new railway engineering project. Before continuing east on the route of the first long-distance French colonial railway that was built via Fez, right across to the border with Algeria. From there, I want to
You're going a
explore
while.
a second, even more ambitious colonial railway that was intended across the Sahara all the way to Timbuktu. Whether that railway was ever built and what remains of it now is a mystery I want to solve. And just to make things even more interesting, it's the beginning of Ramadan. Morocco is a Muslim country and they eat and drink nothing from sunrise, that was about 3:30 this morning, till about 7:30 sunset tonight. That means there's going to be no buffet car all the way to Casablanca. And however hard I look down there for the drinks trolley, it's not going to appear for 30 days. On this first leg, I'm travelling on a modern French-built train. But the relationship between the two countries has not always been harmonious. The history of the
Story of
railway
French's
in
life.
Morocco dates back to
France's
the years
life.
leading up to World War I. Morocco was still an independent country, but the French were becoming more and more influential. They wanted to build a railway system that could transport troops easily and quickly across the whole country. And they somehow managed to convince the King of Morocco that it was a good idea. When Morocco became a protectorate in 1912, the French army began building a 580-mile narrow-gauge railway to the border with Algeria.
That looks safe.
And completed it in just 3 years. It wasn't much of a railway, to be honest. For starters, only soldiers could use it. And also it had a snail-like top speed of just 15 miles an hour. But the very fact that they got it built at all, with Moroccans all protesting at the French takeover of their country and World War I looming, was actually pretty extraordinary. It was rebuilt 20 years later with the standard gauge tracks I'm riding on today. As I look out of the window, I can see that further major construction is now underway.
They're gonna build McDonald's there.
The king, I'm told, loves railways. Apparently, the Moroccan government are spending absolutely billions on a brand new, state-of-the-art, ultra-modern railway system. Certainly, everywhere you look, there are big stacks of new sleepers, new lines being put down, bridges everywhere, brand new, shiny locomotives, beautiful carriages. It must be costing an absolute fortune. So how on earth can a country like Morocco actually afford that?
All that McDonald's revenue. We're gonna build a Wendy's. That'll help too.
I was just getting comfy in there. So we're somewhere called Berechid, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Baking hot. It must be well into the mid-40s.
That guy's got Denver Nuggets
The
jersey.
plan now is to get off this very nice, comfy passenger train and get on a freight train, which is going to take us into Casablanca. And it's carrying an essential product.
Okay.
And apparently this product may hold the key to Morocco's future.
So, we've waved goodbye to the passenger train, all the passengers are gone, and we're getting on a freight train. Now, you may be wondering, where is the freight train? Well, so am I. Oh, 20 minutes later, still no sign of a freight train anywhere. It's something like 44 degrees. It's the hottest temperatures I've ever filmed in. So I'm just going to have to sit in the only bit of shade I can
Why are you
find
wearing a jacket, bruh?
and wait for the train. No, it's just getting really comfy then and getting quite a nice tan. Here comes the train.
Hope you wore sunscreen.
Half an hour late. Just like buses, you get nothing for half an hour and then two come along together.
Ah,
This one here, hopefully, is our one, because if it's the other one, we missed it. I was saying how nice and clean the passenger trains were. This freight train is actually nice and clean. And we've never seen that anywhere else in the world. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Abdelatif Lashkar.
I beg your pardon?
Abdelatif Lashkar.
Oh, Chris. That's easy.
Nice to meet you.
How are
nice
you?
to meet you. Nice.
Oh, this is nice and cool.
Abdelali Prishka, I
Really
think is what he
cold
said.
air.
I probably butchered it. I tried. At least I tried, Chris.
Casablanca, yes?
Yes, we are going to Casablanca.
And you know the way?
Yes, I know the way. Just there is no one way to Casablanca.
Good.
I hope he knows the way.
Abdel Latif has picked me up halfway through his journey from mines in the desert to the port at Casablanca, from where his precious cargo will be shipped all over the world.
It's an incredibly long, heavy train, this, and all the wagons are full of phosphates. Now, phosphates are the basis for every bit of artificial fertilizer that grows the crops everywhere in the world. It's an incredibly valuable commodity, and 3/4 of the world's phosphates come from Morocco.
Wow.
And that's another phosphate train. I had no
Meh,
idea
meh.
just how lucrative a commodity phosphate is. Phosphate on the world market now sells at something like $100 US a ton. And just one train like this carries 1,000 tons.
I have to think the profits are helping to fund this impressive railway system, which apparently is about to get a new high-speed line.
Meh, meh.
Next year, I think, you're
Like
going
those
to have
bullet trains
this
in
very
Japan?
fast train, the fastest train in Africa.
Yeah,
And how fast is that going to go?
320 kilometers hour.
So that's
Damn.
over 200 miles.
Yes.
Will you drive that?
We will, inshallah.
Oh,
we will
dear.
do it. We will do it.
I tell you what, I'm not coming in with you. No way. I'd be hiding. That's amazing though, isn't it? That's a real amazing achievement from Morocco. Just starting to come into Casablanca. It's a great big sprawling metropolis, a big financial centre. It's also one of Africa's busiest ports. Population of over 5 million people makes it easily Morocco's biggest city.
That's a lot of people.
Take care guys, really pleasure.
Oh.
So, Casablanca.
Maybe you can buy some new
Back
shoes
in
here.
the 1900s, this was where French control of Morocco began. In the colonial days, it became a truly international city, and almost half its population was European. During World War II, the city was a key strategic stronghold in the battle for North Africa. It remains Morocco's gateway to the world.
This is the rush hour Casablanca. It's a bit of a misnomer, that rush hour. Nobody ever goes anywhere. It is again gridlock solid. Luckily, there is a much quicker and easier way to get to my hotel.
Meh, meh.
The Casablanca tramway system opened in 2012. It's only got one line at the moment, but it covers more than 20 miles and it's got 48 stations. As you can see, it's very, very popular.
Well, that guy's fly as fuck. You see
It's a
him?
wonderful, bustling modern city, but a far cry from what many people might think of when they hear the name Casablanca. Down near the port, I found a blast from a fictitious past.
If you haven't seen Casablanca, the film that is, not the city, all you really need to know, it's a classic American movie set here in the Second World War. It stars the beautiful Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart as the hero Rick. And this being Casablanca, the city, well, they've just got to have Rick's Cafe.
It'd be really funny if you bought that suit and didn't buy new shoes.
Visiting such a place calls for a certain elegance, a certain style. Fortunately, these are qualities for which I happen to be renowned.
Uh-huh.
Good evening, Sasha.
Good evening.
Champagne cocktail?
Yeah.
Ah, merci.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice bit, Chris.
What a great place. Let's try this. Play it, Sam.
Okay, so this isn't the piano player from the movie who plays Rick's favourite song whenever he's feeling
Well,
down.
no, he's probably dead.
But then, this isn't the piano bar from the movie either. The movie was entirely shot in California. There was no Rick's bar in the real 1940s Casablanca. This is simply a recreation of the film set, lovingly created by former American diplomat Kathy Krieger.
Could you ever imagine that working as you did for the American Civil Service, that somehow, not many years later actually, you'd end up running a place like this?
Never in my wildest dreams. In the film Casablanca, at the end, everybody leaves Casablanca.
Spoilers!
I
You
was different.
stayed.
I stayed.
You're lovely. Kathy, can I just say, of all the gin joints in all the towns, I'm just so pleased you walked into mine.
No, it's mine.
Actually, it is your gin joint. I'm sorry.
Alright, dude. There's another McDonald's!
Another day, another railway
Another
station.
day, another McDonald's.
Once again, beautiful, clean platform, nice.
He's got
clean
Starbucks, too,
carriages.
what the-
I'm really impressed by Morocco modern railways. So I just hope when we get
Wonder if
farther
Moroccan
inland,
Starbucks
the
is any
trains
good.
are as nice. I suspect they may not be. This is good though. Upstairs bit, double decker.
Today I'm following the coast to Kenitra, where I've got an invitation to explore a spectacular part of Morocco's new high-speed line.
Meep, meep.
Very nice carriage this. Very quiet.
The story of this railway was far from quiet. We're now passing near the first controversial section of track that was built by the French in 1907.
They foolishly tried to build a light railway through a Muslim cemetery not far from here. The locals were outraged and attacked the construction site,
Yeah,
killing
understandable.
many workers, including 6 French citizens. The French government in Paris were equally angry, and they then sent a gunboat to shell Casablanca. There was rioting and a lot more bloodshed.
Fuck
this was
me.
to sour all French-Moroccan relations for many years to come.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
French colonial rule was to be relatively short-lived.
Some Moroccans never really accepted French rule and campaigned long and hard to regain their independence. In 1956, their wish came true, and France agreed to remove all her troops and administrators, and Morocco became an independent kingdom once again.
Despite this bitter period of colonial occupation, Morocco and France are now working closely together, in particular on the new high-speed line.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
I was
whoa,
going to
whoa,
go on
whoa.
to Fez, but I'm going to break off here at Kenitra, make a massive detour.
I can't even
There's
chill.
An extraordinary engineering project that I want to see. It's part of a $2 billion construction scheme. That's $2 billion.
With a B.
Farouk. I'm Chris. I can tell by your...
Project manager Farouk Armouche has volunteered to drive me to the site.
Good. Are you a good driver?
You will see.
So this is going to be the first ever
Mash cuts to him going 100 miles per hour.
in Morocco.
Chris glued to his seat.
Even in Africa.
Morocco's high-speed rail link from Tangier to Casablanca is being built to run 200-mile-an-hour French TGV high-speed trains. And Farouk wants to show me the pièce de résistance.
Oh, look at that bridge. God, that's
It's very fantastic, isn't it?
Look at all those chickens.
It is just amazing.
The 1.4-mile-long Faisal Bridge took 3 years to build and cost £200 million.
One of the main reasons why you built this bridge is this is a giant floodplain, isn't it?
Exactly.
I'm just looking at it and it's dry and it's dusty. But in the winter, it's a big problem. How deep is the water here? How high does it come
Between
up?
2 and 3 meters.
See, that's incredible. And that would just wash most bridges away, wouldn't it?
To safely carry trains travelling at a speed of 200 miles an hour, the bridge has to be incredibly stable, so the pillars are buried deep into the ground.
We have 64 meters depth for
Those pillars, 64 metres down.
Yeah.
And that's presumably to combat vibration.
Yeah.
What will it be like for you standing here looking across there and seeing these incredible high-speed trains going over your bridge?
It will be fantastic, I'm sure.
Will you get tears in your eyes?
No.
I think I would. That's the most amazing bridge I've
Press
ever
a
seen.
no.
in my life.
What the fuck?
Enough of the future. Today, I'm heading back to the past.
Look at me this morning. Kind of nimble in my new shoes. Morocco's finest, bought late last night. Kind of reluctant to get
Whoa,
rid
that
of
guy
these,
was
but I
mad
suppose
dogging the
they are
camera,
a
crazy
little bit
style.
rare for anyway, day 3, another nice clean Moroccan train. And we're on our way to Fez.
I'm still travelling on Morocco's modern electric railway, but it's going to be all change at Fez. We're halfway along the original French colonial line that crosses the entire country.
In the old days, the French railway used to go right through Algeria and all the way to Tunisia. But now the trains will stop at the Algerian border because the Algerians and the Moroccans just don't like each other.
Fair enough.
We're passing through fertile farmland and miles of wheat fields and olive groves as we approach Fez.
The city of Fez did give its name to the famous Red Hat. The trouble is, us Brits have only got to see a Fez,
Oi.
and we all start thinking of Tommy Cooper. But nobody in Morocco has ever heard of him. So if you go to people who say there's like Spoon Jar,
Can't tell if my hair's
Jar Jar
spinning or if
Spoon,
it's the lighting.
Jar Jar, Spoon
I
Spoon,
think it's just the lighting.
Sim Salabim.
Or maybe I'm
Look at
fucked,
you
I don't
like
know.
You're absolutely raving mad.
Looks fine now.
Do you know, I think they might be right.
In the heart of Morocco, Fez is the meeting point of the modern west of the country and the wilder, more isolated east. I've come here to visit the maintenance yard where they prepare the trains that run from here to the Sahara.
This is great, the ancient city of Fez. Legendary, I've always wanted to come here. This was the old ancient capital of the whole of North Africa. This place dates back to the 9th century. It was here before William the Conqueror.
And before I conquered it.
So, pausing only to give my knackered old shoes a dignified send-off,
Yeah.
I'm off to explore. Here in the very heart of the country is the place that most embodies its ancient past.
This is the very centre of the city of Fez. It's probably the largest Medina walled city anywhere in the world. It's always rammed with people. Lots of tourists come from all over the world, but also loads of locals just carry on working in this incredible heat, hammering away at their
That guy had a
copper,
whole ass mirror.
selling their wares, and they've been doing this here for over 1,000 years.
Just do it.
This place is mesmerising. I could happily get lost here for hours.
That's a crisp handshake, guy.
But
Did
it's
he wipe
nearly
his hand
sunset,
afterwards? It looked like
and
he
this
did.
evening, I'm going to find out a little more about Ramadan and one of the 5
I wanna see
pillars
that
of
again.
Islam here for hours.
He did.
But
He did
it's
wipe
nearly
his
sunset,
hand.
and this evening I'm going to find out a little more about Ramadan
Oh,
and
British
one of the
person.
5 pillars of Islam.
That's
I'm
crazy,
meeting
bro.
driver Youssef for iftar, the breaking of his daily fast.
When did you last have anything to eat or drink?
اخر توقيت كليت السحور 3:45 دقيقه. اليوم نهار سخون درجه
He
كثيره.
just called you an asshole.
40 درجه.
I'm pretty
ما
sure.
شربت فيه
That's
والو.
what I got.
حتى ل 7:45 دقيقه.
Then when will you eat again? Will you have a dinner?
بديت نتعشى في 10 ل 11. كنعس في 3:45 كنفيق باش نفطر.
Do you look forward to Ramadan or will you be happy when it's over?
لا رمضان بالنسبه للمسلمين واحد الحاجه مهمه زوينه. رمضان ملي تيبغي يسالي تنحزنوا.
I love Chris nodding like he knows what he's saying. Bro has no clue.
تنحزنوا ما تنبغيوش يخرج رمضان انتهى رمضان.
Yusuf. Fantastic.
ويسكي موروكو.
No. I couldn't possibly do what you do. I couldn't do it.
Day 4, and I'm off to catch my next train. But not from the station.
This is the main maintenance centre just
Fine,
outside
take that
Fez
jacket off.
Station. Somewhere here is the guy who runs this place, very young guy called Khalid.
Here they prepare the locomotives for the very harsh terrain I'm about to visit en route to the Sahara.
Are you Khalid?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Chris. How are you?
Yes, I'm enchanted to see you.
Is this the train, the locomotive, going to take me to
Yes,
to Taza?
yes.
Diesel powered like all the locos that run east from Fez, this mighty machine is due to pull the train that I'll be taking in an hour's time. It seems to be in good shape, but I want to be sure they're carrying out all the appropriate safety checks.
Checks and tests we are doing now is to guarantee safety and functional reliability. So for safety, we are measuring wheels.
You're measuring wheels.
Yeah. Guarantee that all the wheels are correct.
And that's before each trip.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Right,
Do you
good thing,
carry
Richard.
sand?
Yeah.
See, I find that bizarre because you're going to the Sahara Desert, which has a lot of sand, and you have to take sand.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we have many snails in winter
Snails?
arriving on the rail. So when the train arrives, the locomotive is slipping because of the snails.
Oh.
So you
Jeez.
release sand onto the rails when they're wet or they've got snails on them
Yeah.
to get grip.
Fair enough.
Can you show us how does that work? What do we
Okay,
do?
okay, we can do a test.
Yep,
Oh,
there
I
it goes.
see. So the sand comes down,
Yeah.
goes on the rail. It's just enough sand to bite.
Exactly.
That's pretty neat.
We seem to be prepared for pretty much anything. And I've even scored a lift to the station.
Oh, this is good. Instead of waiting at Fez station along with all the other hoi polloi, I'm actually going to be allowed to go in the locomotive. How cool is this?
Meep, meep.
I've never done this before, up in the actual locomotive as you come into a station to collect people from the platform. And we're bang on time. This is like being
Really?
a
Series
a
4 and you
proper
haven't got to do
railway
this shit?
man. This is what my great-granddad did. So this is Fez main station. I
Finally
really
found
enjoyed
some
this.
suckers to let me in the
It's
locomotive.
quite a long journey though to Taza. I hope there's no snails on the line. So I'm going to get myself out because that will be hot and make my way into a nice, cosy, hopefully first-class cabin.
Careful there, bud.
So while they're busy coupling up the carriages to my diesel locomotive, I'm going to find myself actually a very nice first-class carriage all the way to Taza. Can I move? Thank you. Thank you. Messi. Christophe? Mohammed? Layla. Layla. Nice name. Layla. So we're on our way to Taza.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Can I move?
It's a good song, though. Oh,
Today I'm
People
travelling
probably think he's
80
drunk.
miles to Taza and then on to Oujda, where the original colonial line
Oujda.
reached the border with Algeria. In this much less developed half of the country, I'm hoping to find traces of the original narrow gauge railway constructed during World War I. The terrain here is extremely harsh for building a railway. The modern standard gauge line I'm on today has literally dozens of bridges. You can see an old bridge down there. It's amazing that it's still standing.
It don't look old.
Because in the winter that would probably have every chance it should have been washed away, but it's still there. The line also boasts some very old, long tunnels. So I think we're just coming into a very famous tunnel here in Morocco. It's called the Tarrant tunnel. Oh, that's it now.
What'd you call me?
It's one of the longest in Africa. It's over 2,500 meters long. The French used more than 2,000 workers and engineers along this stretch of line. But when you think how long this one tunnel is alone, and it just seems to be going on forever.
I love me a tunnel.
That many people.
Mainly because we're not allowed to really have them where I live.
Probably
Because of
several
earthquakes.
years to build.
Whenever I
It
see a
must have
tunnel, I
been
get
tough
excited.
enough for
'Cause
those
I don't have much
2,000
tunnel
trained
history.
workers. Hard to imagine a small gang of French soldiers doing the same thing a decade earlier. We don't know much about this place except that it's very, very hot. And it's actually called Taza. Now this may not mean much to anybody else, but most of my mates call me Tarrant. They call me Taza. So I've got my own town. Taza Town. The town of Taza.
British moment.
Are you right, Taza? Taza is one of the least
Natural
visited
instinct to
cities in
colonize.
the whole of Morocco. It has an unspoiled, authentic charm. But there's not really a lot to see or do around here, unless you like old railways. On the outskirts of town, I'm hoping we might find some of the original narrow gauge tracks. The only thing I can really work on is there is a river.
And
running
also the French
along
instinct,
here.
apparently.
Now, the railway,
And also the American instinct.
the modern railway goes over the river at this point, and you think if they did build a narrow gauge railway, they too would have to cross the river somewhere.
And, you know,
There's
Germany
the new
and all
bridge
that.
going over the river, and this could be, I don't know how old, it's hard to tell, because it's got to be, if it's the right one, it will have been built in about 1910, 1912.
Be funny as fuck if you touched it and it fell
So
over.
that could be the railway there, and then, because if you look back, that raised bit, that is actually pretty straight. I might be kidding myself, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks pretty gay to me.
I'm going to follow the line from here to see what I find.
Donkey.
It is so hot. The temperature gauge says it's 51. It's just hail in a tin can.
Well, if this was Fahrenheit,
Now,
that
see
wouldn't be so
that-
bad.
That is fantastic. We've been hedge hopping around, following my
How much is
straight
51
path
C?
that kept appearing and
Fahrenheit?
disappearing and
I want to see, actually.
going up olive groves. But look, this is the new line,
I'm going to look it up.
and this has got to be the old original French narrow gauge line. And that tunnel actually,
51.
the line's gone, but that tunnel looks pretty sturdy.
Down 124 Fahrenheit.
Fantastic.
Jesus
C'est
Christ.
bon, monsieur. Ah oui.
That's crazy. So I don't think I've ever been
My
tempted that
brief
hot.
visit to Taza, the town so good they named it after me, has ended in triumph. And tomorrow I have the highlight of the whole trip, the Train du Désert, a legendary train journey across the Sahara Desert. I just need to get to Oujda by nightfall.
I need to find the McDonald's.
The evening train, I need one ticket to Oujda tonight, please.
There is no train now to Oujda.
It's cancelled.
No train, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh dear. After a very late, bumpy taxi ride, I've
What kind of
made
bird
it
was
to
that?
Oujda for the last day of my Moroccan adventure. It was here almost 100 years ago that the French embarked on perhaps the craziest railway project in colonial history, a railway across the Sahara. The only remaining passenger train on this line runs just twice a year. But today the man in charge has said he'll run it one extra time especially for me.
How much you
Are
pay for
you,
it?
are you Eddie?
Yes, I am.
How are you? Chris, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Now,
Now,
is the train going to run?
why not? Yes.
Fantastic. I love you. Good man. Come on, let's get it.
Yes, okay.
We're off. Sahara, here we come.
Here I come, I'm cinnamon.
We're heading south into the desert. This train goes as far as the mining town of Bu Arfa, where I want to find out if the line continues to its original destination, Timbuktu. As we pull away from Oujda, we quickly move into spectacular terrain. I'm not alone. Eddie has sold tickets to a few hardcore rail fans and desert travellers. He's
Bunch
been
of
running
fucking
trips on this
YouTubers.
train for 15 years. When we arrived at the station this morning and you saw the train, it was like love in your eye. You must have seen this many times. You were like,
I love this line, I love this train. It's in a way my project. I
love your
always
Stan
say
Hansen
in
mustache.
French, je suis le papa du train.
you're the father of the train.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I saw that guy and didn't hear him
the
speak,
French
I would have
had
assumed he was
dreamed
from
of building
Texas.
a trans-Saharan railway
He looks like a
since the
Texan.
1870s, connecting their North African colonies with Mali and Niger. And in 1925, construction began of this first section of line, 165 miles down to Bu Arfa. Freight trains still run regularly to and from the mines, but it's not for the faint-hearted.
One of the problems must be sandstorms.
Yes, it is, yes.
So what happens? What do you do?
Stop,
Right?
wait. And then there is a crew, les hommes de sable.
Les hommes du sable. So that's the men who work in the sand.
That's it. And they are going out of the train and they
Mr.
put
Sandman.
this sand away with shovels. Quite often that tourists get out of the train and help them
Join in.
and join in.
How exciting.
Exactly, yeah.
Chris is like, I will not be doing that.
Incredible.
You can go fuck yourself.
Wild terrain. And basically, we're all sitting around taking photos, chatting, enjoying this amazing view, and looking forward to lunch, because apparently lunch on the Train du Désert is pretty special.
Lunch is being prepared at the front of the train, next to a compartment containing one of the noisiest diesel engines I've ever heard in my life.
Even though the train is going quite slow, as you pass that massive old diesel engine, you do get a very real sense of the power pushing the train along. And then in the comparative quiet in here, this is where the chef is busy all morning making loads of this wonderful Moroccan tea. Bonjour, monsieur.
Aziz, the train's grandly titled
He's not
Chef
listening to
de
you, bro. He's locked
Service
in.
et Cuisine, prepares and serves all the food and drink consumed on board single-handedly here in the galley.
Oh, merci, très bon. My French is doing rather well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. And now, what's in the pot? Very nice. And so, when can we eat it? How long?
Yeah, 1.5 hour.
1.5 hours?
Yeah, 1.5 hour I eat it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
1/2 hour later.
Oh, thank you.
By the time the
Merci,
line
monsieur.
reached Bu Arfa in 1931, the Great Depression was underway and work stopped. But in World War II, the opportunity was seized to continue construction across the Sahara. Morocco was under the control of pro-Nazi Vichy France, and hundreds of prisoners were shipped down here to work. This place, Tendrara, was the site of a Vichy forced labour prison camp. These abandoned buildings housed the engineers and army officers tasked with completing the Trans-Saharan Railway.
Someone draw titties on it? Did
Outside
you
the
see that?
buildings, there were lines of tents where the men who actually worked on the tracks in the base.
Engineers and army officers tasked with completing.
Yeah, I think those are titties. That could be eyes, I suppose. It looks like a bra to me, though.
Completing the Trans-Saharan Railway.
Outside the buildings, there were lines of tents where the men who actually worked on the tracks in the baking sun slept. They were a mixed bunch. Many were political prisoners from all over occupied Europe, and at least 1/3 were Jews. They were forced into hard labour, and they were half-starved. Many were brutally tortured. This is still a cruel place.
Crazy how they were all tortured in that one photo you showed of them like all smiling together.
As we
I didn't
head
convey the
further
message
south,
very well.
we're getting deeper into the desert. The wind's picking up, and we're slowing to a crawl. There's sand on the line.
No shit.
We've stopped.
No shit.
Time for Les Hommes du Sable to spring into action.
Guess
So
who's
as you
not
can see,
going to help?
what's actually happened is the thing we talked about earlier. Sand has come right across the line. The wheels cannot bite on the line. If there's sand on them, you have to get rid of it, otherwise there could be a derailment. So apparently I'm joining in, which is
Oh,
just
you
what
are.
you want in 40 degrees.
Well, I'll be damned. I
You're
think
very
Chris is going to
fast,
help.
monsieur.
At least it's not nasty, slimy squash snails.
It's hard work, and you can see this sand is so fine. It's like this breeze is going to put it all back again.
Go quick, Chris. Look at that.
This happens a lot, apparently. And it does make me wonder if a railway really could have been built across 1,000 miles of sand
There you go.
dunes and desolation. To answer my questions, Moroccan Railways have kindly sent one of their local experts, a chap called Fatih Boulali.
Why
And
bro to
bizarrely,
stand there in desert
he's
like Gus
waiting for
Fring?
us, out here in pretty much the middle of nowhere.
It's the chicken man.
So, did you ever hear about a plan to build a railway right across the Sahara going down to Timbuktu?
هاد لو بروجي ديال التران هذا دار في اطار ديال الربط ما بين البحر والنيجر ويدوز هاد التران هذا في المغرب وفي الجزائر ويدوز في مالي على تومبوكتو ويمشي للنيجر، ولكن البروجي كمل حدو كونوا مشار في الجزائر. كانوا بزاف ديال لي زانكونفينيون اللي ما خلاوش هاد لو بروجي يكمل.
Is any of the line that they did build actually still there? Is there anything visible?
الطريق اللي كانت غاديه للجزائر في لو تيريتوار ماروكان باقيه لي تراس ديالها، مي ما خداماش دابا هذيك الطريق، ما كاينش شي حد اللي كيمشي في ديك الطريق تما.
So, can I get to Timbuktu?
دابا ما يمكنلكش تمشي لتومبوكتو. دابا في المغرب تقدر تمشي حتى لبوعرفه.
I
Timbuktu's
can't
legal.
say that I'm surprised. And from what I now understand, by the end of World War II, construction had halted and the dream of a Trans-Saharan railway was over.
So, we're just about 10 minutes away now from Bou Arthur, which is the end of our journey. I've loved this trip. I've learnt a lot. I learned that the French actually built the Moroccan railway system.
I didn't
But
process
also
it
I've
right
learned,
here.
I really did not expect to find this, that the Moroccan railways are some of the best, not just in Africa, but actually anywhere in the world. And this last leg of the journey tonight, with the sun now beginning to set over the Saharan desert, it's just stunning. Over 1,000 miles right across Morocco. It's been amazing, and the sun has now set, which does mean officially I'm allowed to take a cleansing ale. And you know what? I think I shall. Night night.
All right, then. The whole crux is, can we get to Timbuktu? No. Oh, okay. Guess not. Holy and moly! Well, I thought that was pretty good, to be honest. As mentioned, I like trains, so I like travel shows. I like travel shows. We're gonna do some more travel shows pretty soon. Yeah. I mean, I've watched so much Travel Man and Carl and all that. You know, this is kind of fun. I thought Chris was a good host. He's a bit cringe, but as a whole, I thought he was a good host. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Very rare Channel 5 show. And they'll probably continue to be rare. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't. Well, follow any of my social media links. They're all in the video description, as well as names of all my Patrons. If you didn't know, you can Patreon me for as little as £1. Any extra reaction videos, as well as Rudy concept, the early stunts more being said, though, my name is Daphne, my reaction to Chris Tarrant's Extreme Railway Journeys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.